Hi guys, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sheikhacollette, but if you're watching this, you can call me Makweti with the vibes. I create lifestyle content, I create fitness content, I create podcasts. So if you are interested in that type of vibe, please join La Familia by clicking on the subscribe button and the notification bell so that it alerts you every time I drop a video. And listen, if you're a returning subscriber, what it do, what it does. You guys, today's video, it's just you and I talking. I mean, let's interact. You can talk in the comment section, but I'm gonna be here on the screen talking to you guys, just giving you guys a life update as to how my year has been. As you can see, I'm very comfortable. Like, I'm wearing a hoodie. I have a cup of hot water mixed with aloe because listen, the weather is terrible. It's already cold and it's just mid-May, yo. But anyway, getting into the video, guys. For the new subscribers who haven't really been following up or following my channel, like I said, I'm Colette, and I got married to a very handsome, loving, listen, the sexiest, listen, like most caring, as in like God-fearing, hardworking, all the things actually. Got married to that handsome Shona man. That is why I now live in Zimbabwe. I've been living in ZIM for the past year. Originally I'm from Botswana, but I'm here. So I'm in Zimbabwe now. Before we got married, which was about a year ago, we had a COVID type of wedding, small and intimate. Before we got married, we were actually in a long distance relationship. I was working in Malaysia and he was in a different country, then later came home. So got engaged, still in long distance relationship. COVID struck, still in long distance relationship. And then last year we're like, you know what, we can't keep waiting for this COVID thing, we can't keep doing this distance. So we decided to get married, live together, and I came back here. I'm a computer engineer by profession, so I quit my job then about a year ago. Yo, guys, handing in that resignation letter, you know, like I had mixed emotions. I was like 50-50. I was like, am I really doing this? After praying so hard for this job. But part of me also was like, yay, I get to live with the love of my life. Oh my God. But also there was that fear of moving back to Africa. I think I haven't been living in Africa for the past more than half my life, like more than that. Like I left Africa when I was, not even when I was a teenager, before I was a teenager, I think like 11 years so. And then I come back, I'm this grown woman, like I'm even working type thing. I'm about to touch 30 type thing, and then I come back. Yo, you can imagine the transition and like the adjusting and the change that I had to go through. But I'm really grateful. Like for some reason, like I was at peace. Like I've never been frustrated. I mean, I have had those days here and there where I'm like, oh my God, am I really here type thing. But like I always say, if you watched our 1 year anniversary video saying that I'm very grateful for a partner that is supportive, I think maybe that's how I was able, and I'm still able, to go through the days really. And like the grace of God, like I'm at peace, child. So yeah, I quit my job, my 8-to-5 job. Imagine, I think I graduated about 6-7 years ago. And I was always doing like 8-to-5. Obviously there was 1 year when I was moving to Malaysia, because I moved because of family, right? And then when I got there, I had to start looking for a job altogether. I think that was the only period that I hadn't worked within those years since I finished uni. But other than that, yeah, I was really used to like busy lifestyle, you know, waking up in the morning, coming back home tired, cooking for the family, and you know, now it's like, oh my God, now no more job. Like now you have to hustle. But generally though, I'd always have like side hustles. It's just that now like the side hustles are my main hustles, if you get what I mean. So the change was a bit It was drastic, but I'm happy that I didn't get into any depression or like, you know, frustration or something. But like I said, there are those days where you're like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Especially if you're used to getting a salary at the end of every month and now there's no salary. And you know, with business, like if you're into business or you're like an entrepreneur, some months are booming, some months are not booming. And when you're coming from that setup where you know for sure, like at the end of the month, yeah, clock, you know, get like there's money into my account. Yeah, that could be a bit of a challenge, but I've learned to keep a positive mindset. I've been doing a whole lot of personal development, you guys, like unbelievable, like every morning, you know, from listening to motivational speakers to like reading self-empowerment and like personal development books before bed, you know, that has also just kept me in line, to be honest. And also having more time to seek the face of God, to read the Bible. Yo, I feel like when you have a busy schedule, yes, you go to church, yes, you read the word, but like you do it only time, you know, like looking at the time that, oh my God, I have to do this quickly and then go to do A, B, C, and D. But like now I'm able to do it anytime, you know. That's why I'm very grateful, really. Anywho, so left that 8 to 5 job, computer, what, started a new venture, you know, yes. There was responsibilities, there is still responsibilities of being a wife, having your own home, you know, heading a household, really. But at the same time, I had to now do Herbalife full-time, which I've been enjoying. Like, when you don't really know much about some things, you turn to disregard them or like talk down to them. Okay, not that I used to talk down to like network marketing stuff, but I never thought I'd be in network marketing, honestly. Like, it was far from my thoughts. I knew the things were there, but like I had never envisioned myself being in network marketing. But here I am, and I'm actually loving it. And I want it to grow, guys. And the good thing about it is that, yes, it's network marketing, but it's also like living a healthy and active lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, you get. And I generally like, you know, living a healthy lifestyle, working out, eating clean and all of that. So it just fit proper into my life. I did obviously go to school within that year for personal training certificate so that I'm certified. While I was still working, I did get a certificate to be a fitness trainer, but like it's different. Fitness trainer, personal trainer, they're different. It's like different levels of school, basically. So I had to level up from being a fitness trainer to a personal trainer. I had to focus on like my student agency. Guys, like I've been just doing a whole lot of things. Sometimes I sit back and then I'm like, wait, that's a lot though. And not only that, being so focused on content creation, and I'm enjoying it. It is a lot of work, but I've really been enjoying creating content, especially when I go to places that I've never been to, especially when I interact with you guys on like the comment section. Sometimes I feel like, oh my God, I know these people. Like I already know if Rumbi doesn't comment on like my post, I'm like, oh my God, where is she? You know, I already know, guys. It is a lot of work, obviously, because you need to stay relevant, you need to stay consistent, and you need to give out what people want to see. And at the same time, you need to be wise enough not to share everything about your life, especially as a married woman. No. You're representing your husband, you're representing your family, your in-laws, you're representing your family, you're representing yourself. Like, you're representing Christ. Once again, you're representing everybody. So you need, well, I've learned, and I'm still praying about having that wisdom to be able to give the right content, right? So yeah, that is about me. Now let's get into like more serious things. It's still about me though, but like more like about living in ZIM as a foreigner, you know. It's been 50-50, honestly. But like I said, I've learned to keep a positive mind about everything. Because if I I'm negative about it. I'm like, oh my God, ZIM is trash. Oh my God, ZIM is so hard. Then it'll surely be like that. That is how I had to do a whole lot of personal development so that my mind, the renewal of the mind, you know. I had to write down a few things so that I don't miss anything out on the video. Yeah, so the good things about ZIM, I'm gonna surely start with the good things. I feel like Zimbabwe is such a land of hard workers. Like, Zimbabweans will work, okay? Like, nobody is just sitting at home doing nothing. They sell things, they're just generally hustlers. They work hard. That is one thing that I've really observed about Zimbabweans and living in ZIM. Yes, the economy is terrible. Yes, when you step out, you get frustrated because the money also is frustrating. There are shops, there are no shopping malls and stuff. But the people don't dwell on that. Everybody's doing something here. So even me and Jay, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, Colette, you're not doing enough. Because of the people around me, like, they're all doing something. That is such a good thing about ZIM. So as much as the economy is down, the people are not down. Those that are down, I don't know about them, but like, the people are not down. So that's another thing. It has taught me to be a hustler. Like, yes, I've always been a hustler. Like, I've always liked side deals, but like, I was more oriented in, you know, you go to school, you know, you finish school, you know, you get your master's, you get your PhD. I mean, I still want to get those things, but like, not as bad as I used to want them. I used to want an 8 to 5 and be like a CEO, be a director, be like a Black independent woman, be the boss. But now I was thinking about it in somebody's organization, you know, working for a big company and stuff. Actually, like, I wouldn't mind working for a big company if the money is booming. But now my mind is more oriented in, you know, be an entrepreneur, you know, build a legacy for your kids, you know, yes, be your own boss, work at your own time type thing. That is where I'm coming from. But like, being here has really engraved that into me. And then what other thing that I can mention about ZIM? Listen, people here have big houses, okay? Like, people here have beautiful houses with beautiful gardens. And you know me though, I like nice houses, I like nice neighborhood. It is all that in ZIM. And the sad part is, people who are not Zimbabwean and have never come to ZIM, for example, my people, sorry you guys, I'm speaking for all of us, but I'm generalizing it. So if you're watching this and you're not that person, please don't get offended. Hold on. So I was saying that people outside ZIM feel like, oh my God, you're going to live in ZIM? Oh, you live in ZIM? Like, are you gonna leave ZIM soon? Like, what's your plan? How long you gonna be there? Oh my God. And like, when they see places that I go to, they're like, wow, that is ZIM. Where are you? Did you travel? And I'm just like, nah, I'm in ZIM still. Like, it's really nice. Like, it has nice places, it has nice yards, nice houses. People's yards are beautiful and big. People here know how to build. Let's just start there, right? The plots are big. Yeah, it's beautiful. Apart from the roads, it's really beautiful. Other places that are not residential, I don't know about that though. Like, most of the buildings, especially when you go to town, it's like those old buildings that I scheme were built by white people. So ever since then, they haven't really been renovated or kept properly and stuff. So maybe when you go into the town or the city, most buildings are deadbeat because they were not really kept proper. But other than that, residential areas and like houses that I've been to, or like people that I know, they have quite big, nice houses. Another thing, there are a lot of tourist attractions here. Necessarily not in Harare, but like on the outskirts of Harare and like elsewhere, other places. I feel like there are a whole lot. If you guys keep watching the ads, and YouTube keeps giving good money, I will, in Jesus' name. Cheers. Jesus! I'll afford to go to all those places, so I show you guys. There are lots, like not just places like Vic Falls, they're obvious. There's like other names that I've been hearing in the pictures. Amazing. There is a whole lot. The prices though, I'm not quite sure about that. It might be costly because ZIM generally is expensive, but it is a beautiful place with like beautiful tourist attractions, waterfalls, you know, nice mountains and stuff. Hopefully in time I'll get to go to those places and show you guys. And then what else? Zimbabweans are quite friendly. They're very friendly people generally, and like as much as they love the language, they are welcoming people, you know, especially if they find out that you're not a Zimbabwean. It's like, oh my god, oh, we're so sorry for speaking so much Shona. Oh wow, how'd you like ZIM? Like they like people that like they're welcoming. Yeah, now let's get to the downside, because if I talk, this video might reach 30 minutes of just me talking and talking. The opposite, non-good side, I don't want to say the bad side, but like not too nice part of ZIM, according to me, what I have observed within the year. Like I said, they have terrible roads. Number one, most buildings are old and not kept well. They speak a lot of Shona. Like, just because I'm black, it automatically means that I speak Shona, you know. And I've seen a couple of white people also who speak Shona. But then again, I can't say it's a ZIM thing, because maybe, I don't know, maybe if like a foreigner comes to Botswana would do the same thing. But me generally, like my people, would try, you know, even if like they wouldn't know how to speak English, would try. But Shonas generally love that language, and like every time I meet new people, they're like, oh my god, so do you speak Shona now? And I'm like, dude, it's just been 12 months. You don't, like, I can't be fluent in 12 months, but I'm trying. What else? Good things about ZIM. Let me check my list. Too culturally, yeah, no. That one should have been at the top of the list. I don't know if I can say it cultural per se, or they're still back in the days, you know, like you know, Shaka Zulu days. Or like, yeah, like real African, you know, yeah, I feel like that. I don't know if I could call it culture or what, but like they're still back there. And I've observed like a few instances where I'd be like, but like, why did you guys still do that? Or how come you guys still think that way, you know? I think what I've observed is that they don't want to be westernized, you know? That's how maybe they still kneel down. But then again, the kneeling down thing, I guess it would be like us wearing the blanket. That is here to stay, you know? No, but like small things, man. And I'm just like, oh, that's so African, man. Why are you guys still doing that? How majority, not every family could be like that, but like majority, like they respect the fathers and mothers. They can't say what it do, what it does to their mothers and fathers, you know, or their uncles or something. Like they're very uptight. Yes, that is the word. Not cultural, but uptight. I feel like people here are very uptight. And then when you come with a character like mine, it's like, yo, this one is forward. Not that people have said that I'm forward, but like, obviously I know how to gel in people's energies. But like in general in J, like even things like dressing, you know, you can't go see your uncle wearing a pair of jeans. I'm just like, it's just a jean. It's not a bum shot, you know? Things like that. So maybe not cultural, but they're very uptight. It's a very uptight country. What else? Yeah, man. I'm just saying things at the top of my head, and some I did note down on my phone. Online transactions in this country. Let's And maybe it's because I came to Africa and I came straight to ZIM, so I'm saying it's a ZIM thing, but maybe it's like that in Botswana too. I don't know, hey. But like, yeah, like online is like what? Online shopping is like what? Okay, maybe I'm pushing it. Not even online shopping, because small things like just transferring money to you, like pay to sell. If you're in Botswana, you know what pay to sell is. I don't know what pay to sell would be in abroad, but sending money through the phone. Okay, but maybe they have pay to sell, which is like Eco Cash, but Eco Cash is like orange money. Okay, now I'm addressing people in Botswana because like not everybody knows what I'm talking about, but like easy ways to sending money type thing, and just using money, because yeah, even just ATMs, people don't often use ATMs like that. They don't use like the bank like that. Like they always have cash. That like I always have to have cash when I'm in Zim. But in Botswana, I barely have cash. I always have my card. And thing is, with cash, you tend to blow it quicker. Unlike if the money is in your card. Me right now, I'd be like, oh, I'm stopping by the filling station to pay petrol. Oh, let me grab this. Let me grab a yogurt. Let me, you know, I'll just use the money because it's there. But yeah, they don't really use cards and banks like that, and I feel like if you were to buy something abroad, getting it into the country might be difficult. I haven't tried it, but from other people's experience, getting stuff into the country is a bit hectic, especially customs. Yeah, so things like that, man. That's it. Let me not put the country down, because I love it here. I love it. I don't know if I see myself here in the next 10 years, but I mean, it depends on the love of my life though. But it's very inconveniencing, to be honest. It's low-key inconveniencing, because every time I want to do something, even as small as buying a gift, I need to crack my head. I need to think, where am I going to buy this person just a simple birthday gift, right? Because there are no malls, there are no affordable shops. Shops are there, but it's like boutiques, and they'll be super expensive. And then if you want cheap stuff, it's like super cheap. We have to go downtown. Like, there's no Mr. Price, there is no Woolworths, there's no a lot of things, you know. So it makes life a bit difficult in that regard. But okay, no, enough with the bad and the good and whatever. I have become a brand new person in the past year that I've lived in Zim, for the better, actually. I've learned to be a hustler. I'm personally developed, and I'm even working harder into it. I'm more open-minded, like I always say. I don't think about the negative, but instead I focus on the positive. And I think at the top of my list of the great things I love about living here is that I'm closer to home. All my life I've been, okay, not all my life, but like with the life that I remember, I've been living far away from home, and like maybe would go to Botswana once a year. But like within this past year, I've been home twice. Yeah, and like for a longer time, not just for 1 week, for like 2 months, cause each visit. So I'm really grateful that I get to spend more time with like my uncles, my aunties, my sister. As much as, yes, my parents will not be there, but like there is extended family. My cousins would be there, my grandparents and stuff. So yeah, guys, Zim has been an experience. Maybe one day I'll write a book about living in Zim as a foreigner, or being a Zim Makoti, you know. But yeah, grateful for this time, grateful for the growth. I'm grateful for my family, as in my in-laws, like my family in Zim. They, like I said, the people are welcoming, not just my family, but everyone. They took me in with open arms, like, oh, Muraura. They've been teaching me about, you know, the Zim culture, how things are done. Some things I'm just like, but some others I'm like, oh yeah, wow, nice. They're loving people, like Zimbabweans are loving people. And I think that's it, guys. That is all on today's video and update of the 1 year living in Zim. Am I coping? Yes. Do I love it? Yes. Am I gonna be here for the rest of my life? I don't know, because many other plans of men, but only but Jesus' plan will work out. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support, for the love. Please do leave me a comment down below. Like the video, share it, subscribe. You know that the more you like or comment, like the more you engage with it, the more it reaches a wider audience. Hey, yeah, thank you guys so much. Stay blessed. Cheers to being a Zimbabwean wife. Ciao.